Okay, we're recording. And we should be streaming live. I'm waiting for the other two to catch up here on the channels. Come on, there's always a delay. Hopefully,
Tube is up.
I can't see it. There we go. There is Twitch. And we are streaming live on YouTube and live on Twitch. There is Twitch. So we are simulcasting live. We're both live on YouTube and we are live on Twitch. I'm George. This is my friend Jonathan. Say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone. You can also follow me on JDO FBA. Like you said, I'm Jonathan. How you guys doing today?
Do you see what I did with the thing? I made the little lights and now they blink.
Yeah, I like that. It looks really nice.
Well, that's why I had to leave when I did because I finished that up about half an hour ago. Is when I finished up getting those lights just to blink like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks real good.
Thank you. Yeah, it worked. Oh, that was a pain. But what was I going to say? Damn it. I hate it when that happens. Oh, by the way, yes, these are both flagged for mature audiences. So, welcome the adults to the room to Anything Goes with George and Jonathan. This is our weekly webcast that we do in which we just talk about whatever we want and technology, something we both like.
Oh, yeah.
And so I came over to your house earlier, and that was fun. Don't get me wrong, but that was a bit of a pain getting everything set up and getting everything configured and into place and everything. Oh,
Yeah, I understand how that is. Man. It's been a while since I knew how to do it. Plus, the last time I tried to use it, made so
I mean,
thank
it's
you for your help.
well, you got to make sure everything's right. You have to make sure everything's configured and make sure everything's going to work. And then once you do all that, then you got to go like this and hope everything turns out right. Because if you do one thing wrong,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, dude, yeah, center yourself. No, you look fine. Okay, well, as fine as you get anyway.
Nah, yeah,
But we got a little different setup. We got Jonathan set up with a mic, and he's using his phone. Still using your phone, but it's tied into the computer, and you have a little tripod holds it up so that it'll stay more stable. Ain't that
oh yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yep.
that's
That's why it's not moving. Just that little bump.
yeah, just you moving around.
Got it comfortable, man.
Did you have dinner yet?
Um, sort of.
Sort of. What was it?
Yeah, sort of.
What'd you have?
Well, the only thing I had so far was just a little bit of rice, but we got some pork chops. Just came out of the oven.
Well, what just came out of the oven, and just before we started, it's like, why couldn't that have been done earlier? But
Yeah,
it's done now. But
it's done. It's done. Ready to eat.
well,
Maybe.
yeah, but mine is lasagna.
Oh man.
Yeah, and it literally just came out of the oven just as we were starting. But that's all right.
Ah.
This is worth it. And there's a nice big deep. Ooh, yes, this like.
Yeah, sounds
Oh.
good. Keep bragging.
Well, it is what it is. But
Yeah.
we're streaming, honey. Huh? Huh? I said it was worth. It's going to be worth waiting for because we're doing this. Love you too. Yeah, I just got the finger.
Yeah.
But let's get on our first subject for today. There is a new robot that is in Japan.
Oh, I love Japan.
Yeah, you would. And it's called the, what is it? Lovat. Lovat.
Robot.
And it's a little creepy. Look at this thing. You got the two wheels on the side, and the eyes are the only thing that looks like they're like LED. You know, I mean, like a screen.
Yeah, yeah. Man, yeah. Watching the actual video was more creepier though. But go ahead.
Yeah, it's like, well, this thing ain't cheap. There's a canister that contains cameras and sensors. That's that thing on top of its head, and robot's eyes, 6 layers of projections to create the impression of depth for its eyes. Like,
Yeah.
oh, creepy. And you can put clothes on it, and it's got little wings like a penguin. And the video the promotional video that they have for it. I'm gonna play this. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'm gonna play it.
It's alright. Go ahead. I already seen it.
It's 30 seconds long.
It creeped me out. I really don't want to see it again anyway.
Yeah, you got.
I get nightmares.
Yeah, the 30-second thing has a guy holding a baby in its arm. It's like, this thing, what, is supposed to be a substitute for having a baby or something?
I don't know. I know it's the same weight as a toddler.
Of course, love never quite goes perfectly.
And it's like, now the unit is about $3,000.
$3,000.
And the thing should fucking make me breakfast for $3,000 every morning.
$90 a month.
Yeah. Then on top of that, you have a monthly subscription fee of $90. Like, why? If I'm paying $3,000 for it,
You should already have a subscription with it.
I at least have the year free, the first year free, something like that. I mean, come on.
I mean, I don't know what you're paying the $90 for. Maybe to update his emotions. I don't know what you're paying it for. It didn't really get in depth in the article, so
Well, it's probably for like updates or, uh, maybe it's for it to do what it's doing, it has to stream to a server somewhere or whatever.
yeah, you can't just plug it up into a wall or your computer and update it yourself or nothing like that.
Well, then you're denying them their $70. They're $90 a month.
Yeah, the eyes are supposed to like look at your emotions and feed off your emotions, and I don't know, man. The only thing I could think of is like Skynet. Guys, never seen Terminator. You have no idea what Skynet is. I'm sorry, you should watch it.
Oh, it is a great movie, but it's like for $90 a month. Oh, and that article was from The Verge. For $3,000 and then $90 a month. Like I said, that thing should make breakfast. And
Well, at least it comes up to you and like make arm motions for you to pick it up.
well, I mean, I suppose it should have fingers that way. It give you the finger. I guess is what it should do.
And then you can like rock it to sleep and stuff like that. I don't know, man. It's creepy. I mean, I get if you think of it, like $3,000 is almost the same price for like having a kid, like right off the back. But it's like a robotic kid that stays that way forever, never grows up.
Yeah, and
And it don't talk, it don't speak, it just like make noises for you to pick it up, and then like you pat like rub it to sleep and stuff, and it follows you and it blinks and stuff at you. It's freaky looking and it's weird. I will not have it in my house. Sorry.
I might get it for you for next Christmas.
You spend $3 on that, I will slap you.
I deserve to get slapped if I do that. Um,
I think
but
your wife will slap you right after I slap you.
yeah, but I'll enjoy that. Not
Yeah, you probably will.
not from you though.
You
And
might.
then yeah, well, you know,
Nope.
Jonathan, I wanted to have another kid. That'll be what your wife says.
Well, we got $3 to spend on this robot.
Yeah, three. It's just as expensive as a child, except at least at 18, you're pretty much done.
Hey, you can you don't have to feed it, take it anywhere. You don't have to clothe it. I mean,
But
you can clothe it, but you don't have to.
well, but I imagine, like you say, I imagine part of that $90 a month is for updates and like new firmware and where it'll be able to do more things. And so you never know. Maybe in the future it'll say, you know, hey, put that shirt on me, not that ugly one, the other ugly one.
If I claim it on my taxes, I'll get it.
You get that bunch back in taxes.
Probably. I probably won't get that $3 back though.
But that is really steep, and like you say, $3 plus $90.
I mean, I can understand the technology that goes into it, so I can understand the price.
Yeah, but sometimes you just say no. Yeah, it's just some things need to stay on that side of the pond in Japan. They just can stay there.
Hey man, they probably got that kind of money to be throwing around.
Yeah, well, I know I don't, and I don't
I
think.
don't either.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I don't think you do either. But so remember last week we were talking that there was rumors that Intel was gonna just gonna skip 10 nanometer, go straight to 7.
Yes.
Well, that rumor was shot down by an article on PC World. Surprise! Intel reveals 10 nanometer Sunny Cove. That's kind of a screwed up name. CPU cores that go deeper, wider, and faster. Huh? But okay.
Huh.
Yeah, deeper, wider, and faster. And Sunny Cove, that doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense. Either way, it is scheduled for release next year. Uh, first quarter of next year or sometime in January, maybe. It's going to be uh, it's going to be multi-core, but not multi-thread, unless you get into the higher end ones, which is kind of like, that's okay. But
Yeah.
if you had like 6 cores dual thread, that's better than just 6 cores.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But but that I believe been confirmed, considering it does say in there um, that Intel revealed it. So I venture to say that's probably there's a 95% chance that is what they're planning on releasing come next year.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. It's gonna be pretty big though.
But um, we're still going to get you set up with a nicer system, but that's going to be based on whatever current technology, not future technology.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably gonna be out of my budget, and I don't think I need that.
Well, and I spent a good chunk of change on what I got, but it still works out really well. Hey, you remember last time we were talking, and I was like, we got 10% CPU usage.
Yeah.
Well, since we're doing what we're doing, we're up to now a whole almost 14% CPU usage, but it did kind of spike at 22.
Okay.
So that means everything is working and working the way it's intended to go, and that's exactly what I was hoping for because we kind of did, not to revert back, but this is something that we talked about wanting to stream on both Twitch and YouTube, and I was like, well, maybe we'll set that up for, not today, but next Thursday. And I'm like, I wonder if that's something I can do in 5 minutes. It's like looked at a video and it was 5 minutes long, and I'm like, okay, well, I can do that in 5 minutes. So I rushed and hurried to get it going, but I didn't get to test it either. But I do have both Twitch and YouTube up on my screen, so I can monitor both. I do see that we are streaming on both platforms.
Looks good.
And on to the bigger and better things. The next subject is, why do stores need to be open on Thanksgiving? They should be closed.
Yeah, they definitely should be.
Well,
We all been a victim of that, especially if you work in retail.
Oh, I mean, you got. There's a list of stores here. National stores that I'm showing on the page. A lot of these I don't recognize so much, but they are national chains. Some of them I do, recognize. I mean, these are all, national stores that are closed on Thanksgiving. But if you work retail, we have to, you can't make money 362 days a year or 363 days out of the year.
Especially if you're on commission.
Well, no, I'm talking about companies.
Oh, companies no. Especially now, especially in the later recent years, that everyone been buying stuff online, and it's been going down more and more every year. And I don't understand why they just want to keep doing it. And they see the numbers that people are moving to online shopping more around that time. So I don't know why even take the risk. Even this past year, they took the risk, and then some stores made quite a bit of money, like Target, maybe Walmart, but they didn't see as what they're used to seeing. They didn't. I'm pretty sure they had a goal in mind, and I'm pretty sure they didn't reach that goal.
Yeah, it's like you say. You're obviously the store's traffic is less, so just keep keep it open online, do your specials online, but let people spend time with their families. And it's like, you got nothing better to do but shop.
Hey man, like I say, you can do that online. You can pick up your phone, spend time with your family, a little bit, grab something, order something, you're done. You ain't gotta go nowhere. You're still there with your family.
Yeah, and you don't have to, brave the cold. Rush everybody out the door, brave the cold. You can rest, relax after, you're done eating or you're done, hosting your party. You can rest, relax, and have a good night. But no.
And I can see if it was like the way it was years ago, where people used to get trampled, people get shot, going around this time, and then it's not worth it. It's really not worth it.
Yeah, and that's what I thought was really ridiculous. People getting trampled on and then the violence. I need that $100 TV. Oh, you don't realize that it's a $50 TV that you're paying $100 for? Because what manufacturers do is they manufacture special models just for, the day after or for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and the sad thing is, a lot of stores, especially retail, they will do a pre-Black Friday sale the week before. So everyone skips out on that just because they're gonna think they're gonna get a better deal on that Thursday afternoon when actually the prices are the actual same.
Yeah, I mean, you could even get the stuff on Labor Day about the same price instead of waiting. Uh,
Yeah, you should go. You should spend time with your family, eat, and then relax, let the food digest, maybe sleep. You ain't gotta get up and do all, run out, all that. All you gotta do nowadays just pick up your phone while you're laying down, order a few things, and then take a nap, and then you still spending time with your family. You ain't gotta go out and deal with the traffic, and then wonder if they're out of stock, and it's too much to deal with, especially for me. I'm not fighting with people. I can barely stand people as it is, so
uh,
I'm not dealing with that. Especially like you got people like rubbing against you, touching you, and people probably like sick and coughing on you, hacking.
yeah, speaking of sick, your child didn't your child bring you home a nice surprise from school?
Oh yeah, like always, like the dream infested schools that is, always brings something nice home. But I'm finally getting over it. It was a lot worse than what it is now. Like last week, if you guys watched the stream, I was hacking all over the place.
Yeah, you're doing much better this week. But you also got a microphone that's in your face, so it's amplified.
Yeah, that's it. But the moral to the story is like stores should not be open because they lose a lot more money than they think they're going to get.
Well, yeah, especially, I mean, if you're on Amazon, and Amazon runs their specials like from, they start running them early. So, you can start buying the stuff early and then, put the stuff in the cart and then just hit one, buy it now. And then 2 days
Yeah.
it'll show up in your house.
And the good thing about Amazon, if it goes on sale, they will send you a message and say, "Hey, the price lowered," and then you're set to go.
Yeah, just jump on that at that time. Or take the risk that they're gonna jump it up on Thanksgiving or the day after. But everybody's like, well, I got to get that sale. I got to get that sale. I got to get that sale.
Yeah. Do you get into the Black Friday? You get to people that stays outside of a store starting from like 4 a.m. to when they open like at 6, camping or sitting, roasting fire, whatever they're doing, campfire, and cold, man. They're freezing, and they're willing to sit out there and get sick or get a cold or whatever, just to get maybe like $5 off.
If that much, and I always thought it was ridiculous. I mean, especially the people that did that. They'd like be camped out at Best Buy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a,
Listen here. I'm talking to you people. Listen, the people that goes out on Black Friday. Do you know there's a certain thing that started years ago called Cyber Monday that has the same exact deals except for you order it online. Avoid the tramping. Avoid the arguing and fighting out of stock. Avoid all that. Wait till Cyber Monday because they're not going anywhere, and you will still get it by the time you want it. Trust and believe that.
there you go. I'm not going to fight with you on that one. I totally agree. Because I there was one time that I they opened the doors and I had my phone and I was recording. I might even have backed that up. I don't know that I did, but it would take me probably a day to find it.
You're talking about the video where
I
only
would,
one person walked in the door?
yeah, it's just like everybody just like running in that door, like grabbing a cart, tripping over each other. It's like people, these were the same sale prices as Labor Day.
Yeah, like this year you only had like what one person like walking the door.
Yeah, I mean, and so when you, because they, and every retailer does this, especially lately, because of the trampling and people getting killed and all that stuff, is what they do is they spread the promotion out throughout the month so that you don't have this thunderstorm of people as much trying to run through the door to get the deal
or
that
fighting over stuff. Like Walmart is the best videos. If you guys ever want to see that, look up our Black Friday Walmart video. It will change your life.
and I've watched those too, and I agree. And it's like those things. Whenever I've seen them, it's like, uh, once you see that, doesn't it just put a bad taste in your mouth? Like, okay, this is stupid. This is ridiculous. Because I'll tell you what, I went out one time in my life to Black Friday, and this was many, many moons ago when KB Toys was around. We went
Oh
to,
man, go KB Toys.
yeah, a very long time ago. No age jokes. Uh, and I vowed right then and right there I would never do that ever again. I don't care. I will pay more and I will deal with it.
I mean, the last time I went out on Black Friday, it was some years ago, and this was when I was back in Delaware at the Christiana Mall. I almost got into so many accidents for people being so stupid just in the parking lot alone. And I was like, know what? I am never coming out on Black Friday again dealing with this madness for no reason at all.
Yeah, for what? To save $5? You know,
If that.
yeah. Like, really? But speaking of Walmart, moving on to our next story.
Oh, man.
Walmart worker quits job over the store loudspeaker. And this is from 93.3 The Wolf. That's a local radio station that this kid was actually in, I want to say he was in Canada. I forget where he was.
I didn't actually read the article. I watched the video, though.
Well, I'm going to play that video right now. So plug your ears because it's sensitive.
Attention all shoppers, associates, and management. I would like to say to all of you today
Hopefully
that
this
nobody
is-
should work here, ever. Our managers will make promises and never keep them, and not only that, they will preach to us about how they care about their employees. But about a month ago, my boss, assistant manager Cora, called me a waste of time, and management did nothing to help.
Manager calls him a
Management will
waste
also
of
try and
time.
save money every step of the way, including cutting benefits of a part-time or a full-time associate down to part-time, even though he worked 40+ hours a week. I've been a loyal employee here for over a year and a half, and I'm sick of all the bullshit, bogus write-ups on my job. Fuck management, fuck this job, fuck Walmart.
And he walked away with people cheering him, which is cool.
Yep. Yeah, I heard that in the video at least.
And I that just, it didn't surprise me. But to the same token, it's like, if you're going to go out and you never plan on coming back to that place, that is definitely the way to do it.
There you go, with a bang.
Yeah, sure as heck, he sure as heck did not go. I just hope that, I'm pretty sure that video pretty much went viral. So, yeah, but who's going to hire him next?
Oh, he better not use them as a reference.
Well, my point is that all anybody has to do is see that video.
Hey, man, a lot of some companies still don't watch YouTube, so he might be all right. Depends what he's gonna do.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, well, obviously, if you're going to hire him, you should treat him with respect, I guess.
I mean, I can't say I agree or disagree with what he did.
Well, it's a little bit late to for him, as far as, if he had second thoughts, they went out the window.
I totally agree.
All right, but to the next thing, the two things that I'm looking forward to, and one of them is Star Trek Discovery Season 2 will be starting
Yeah, this is a topic that's going to be on your own because I do not watch Star Trek.
I did not like say that.
And sorry if you guys are a Star Trek fan. I am not a Star Trek fan. I am sorry. I apologize. Still subscribe.
Yeah, so you better like and subscribe anyway. It's just him, not me. I like Star Trek. Woohoo!
Trust me, I like a lot better things than Star Trek. So watch my channel, and you will definitely see a lot better things than Star Trek.
Yeah, but if
Please don't get offended, any Star Trek fans. I'm sorry.
yeah, but what if there's a Star Trek movie?
Don't attack me.
You're not gonna talk about it?
Nope. Nope.
Meaning
They already did movies. I just can't do it, man. I can't do it. I tried to watch Star Trek when it was on the original TV a long time ago, and I was like, what is this? I thought, when I first ever seen Star Trek, I thought it was like some kind of spin-off of Star Wars.
but
And then I started watching it, I was like, what is this? What is this? Guy's wearing a suit, sitting in a chair, he's bald-headed. They're just talking. The aliens look weird. And I was like, I don't know what this is.
yeah, but when did you ever realize, or did you ever realize that Star Trek came before Star Wars?
But still, I'm young, man, so I will always see Star Wars first before I seen Star Trek. Maybe, just maybe, if I seen Star Trek first, maybe I would have been a fan. I don't know, but as this day, I am not a Star Trek fan. I will never be a Star Trek fan. I'm sorry.
Well, what about Orville?
Orville's kind of funny. I still don't get none of their references or anything in it because a lot of their stuff is from Star Trek, and I
Just say no.
because there's like Easter eggs and stuff they have in there, like any other sort of show talking about a different show. I just don't get it because I'm not a Star Trek guy.
Well, okay. You've seen Star Wars, obviously.
Yes, and I do enjoy the humor and comedy in Orville.
Do you get? Are you gonna?
I don't watch Orville. I will watch it if I'm at a friend's house or and they're watching it. I won't actually watch it on my own and pull it up and say, "No, I'm watching this now." But someone else watch, I will gladly watch it.
Dude,
Sorry to you Orville fans. Again, sorry to you Star Trek fans. I do not like this stuff. I'm sorry. I apologize.
well, you don't need to apologize. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I mean,
As the one will jump in the comments and blah 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 blah, thumbs down, blah blah.
you're just mean. That's all. You're the Grinch that stole Christmas.
Krista stole Star Trek.
You stole the Star Trek Christmas and the Orville Christmas. But Orville will be on the Fox network starting December 30th, and then Discovery is on what is it? That CBS subscription. I think that starts the 13th or the second. It's sometime the second week of January, and that's when they'll be putting those. You drinking again?
No,
I just saw you drinking.
it's soda.
It's hard soda.
What are you drinking?
What's that look like?
Looks like coffee.
You know me too well.
It's late.
I'm not going to bed at it's 16 after 8. I am not going to bed at 9 o'clock. I haven't even eaten yet.
Oh, man! I thought you take one of them old men sleeps like at not like 8 o'clock. They get up at 6 in the morning to be just sitting in a chair all day, rocking back and forth.
I love you too. Bastard. Old man. I'll give you old man. Build you a system that's going to have an Easter egg. Every time you click the left mouse button, you're going to see a middle finger pop up on the screen saying,
Actually, pretty cool.
saying, old man, this.
Yeah, do that. That'd be nice.
You would enjoy that.
I would. I would actually enjoy it very much.
Yeah, for the first, 5, 6 times you saw it, then after that, they get real old.
Nah, I would enjoy it to every extent.
Yeah, okay. Keep telling yourself that. Till,
I
till
will.
your son starts doing it to you.
And I'll not gonna. I'll can't say what I'm gonna do.
You go postal. You go postal on him.
Yeah, I'll probably go to jail if I say what I'm gonna do. I'm just joking. Okay, I'm just joking. So I'm not gonna say it in the first place. Try to call child protective service and everything else on. I'm just joking.
If people don't realize that, well, I did rate this for over, for mature audiences. So,
Yeah, but still, I don't want any. I don't want bad comments.
You're breaking up a little bit.
I didn't say anything. I just said I don't want bad comments.
No, your face is breaking up a little bit.
Am I good now?
It's like your signal's bad.
Probably is. Am I good?
Nope, you're looking ugly.
Ah. Let me check my signal. Hold on.
Yeah, check your signal, see what it says. Oh, you're completely dead now. Oop. There we go. There we go. You're straight.
I'm
You're
back.
fine. Yep.
I'm back. I'm back. Yay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Sorry, guys. Internet issues or dongle. One or two.
We got to get you set up wired.
Yeah, I got it wired, but I can't bring it in here.
We got to find a way.
I once I get everything set up upstairs, I can just do it from up there.
I have a wheel. I'm gonna make you bend my wheel to. You're just gonna do it my way.
All right, fine, Dad. Jeez.
Hey, at least call me Dad, not Grandpa this time.
Well, you're about to say me as my dad, so I can't say like Grandpa. Even though my dad's like in his 60s too, so.
I'm not in my 60s, jerk.
I know my dad's in his like close to his 60s.
I'm not even close to my 60s. So yeah, I know. I could actually. I'm old enough to be your dad, but I'm not as old as your dad.
My dad's like 50 something.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember how old he is. He's 50 something.
So if your dad's gonna be the one watching these, I know what you're getting, a big lump of coal for Christmas.
I'm pretty sure my dad won't be watching this. If it ain't got nothing to do with rap videos or butt shaking, he's not watching. So. And Dad, somehow if you do ever watch this, I am sorry.
I was just gonna say, you better start that. I love you, Dad.
I do love you.
You better start taking butt kissing now, because you will end up with that lump of coal for Christmas, if you're lucky. Or he's just gonna throw a lump of coal at you.
Oh yeah, probably. Or a lump of fists.
Speaking of bad behavior, we have a Christmas story, and Jonathan's heard this, and I'm sure some other people have heard it. At least people I work with. But at my workplace, one of the other associates sold a stove for pickup in the back. So one of the merchandise pickup guys, I work for an employer that they come out, collect whatever it is that you bought, bring it out, bring it to a holding area. Then when you show up back at the back of the store, then they actually will load it for you. They came out and then they picked it up, but and this was a stove, and they don't necessarily know what they're coming out to pick up. And instead of bringing a dolly, they brought a cart. So we got a guy, one of my the coworkers there, has a nickname. His nickname is Jesus, because if he takes off his glasses, were to put on a robe and some sandals, he would look like Jesus. And So I said, or when somebody said, "Well, Jesus, perform a miracle, get the stove on, levitate it, put it on the cart," and everybody busted up laughing. I busted up laughing, and of course, somebody apparently got offended,
What else is new?
and they laughed.
The world we live in.
Whatever. Wanted to complain, but didn't want to hang around long enough to really complain. Didn't complain to us, complained as they were on their way out. And I just, when I heard I mean, yeah, I felt bad that they, felt offended, but I mean, come on, get a sense of humor.
Yeah.
If you
What they
saw,
say? What they say to the manager?
well, they never hung around long enough to get to a manager, and that was the funny part was, they wanted to complain, and they complained to another associate, but they never did complain to a manager, which was like kind of like, then just go. If you're going to say something, say something. If you want to complain to a manager, but you're not going to hang around long enough to see a manager, then just walk out the door. That makes no sense. But the I said I did feel bad that they were offended. But it wasn't. The person said it wasn't. It was meant as a joke.
Yeah.
And it's like, get a sense of humor. You know, get
And like I said, I didn't get offended by when you told me the story. Um, and we're not going to really get into like religion. But I am somewhat somewhat Christian, and I'm a believer and all that. Like I said, we're not going to get too in depth into it, but it didn't offend me. I found it highly hilarious um, that someone, what we call them, the extremists, that will go out there and get offended over something like that. There's freaking TV shows that have people named Jesus after a character, like The Walking Dead. If you watch The Walking Dead, Jesus is a character on The Walking Dead. So, like, what, they would get offended for that?
oh,
Or
well,
they see someone named Jesus. What, do they attack them? Criticize them? Or, like, what?
yeah, it just totally perplexed me. And like I say, I get religion is is something that people hold dear, but to the same token, there are people that don't believe the same thing that other people believe.
Yeah, and like, what if they serve someone, if they work at a restaurant or somewhere, someone named Jesus came through, what, he was like, no, I'm not serving you.
Yeah, I mean,
Go somewhere else.
oh, but then you're discriminating against them and their religion. But yeah,
Because you're getting mad about something my mom named me.
yeah, and it's like,
That's like someone getting offended when if you call my name because Jonathan is in the Bible, John's in the Bible. Um, well, will someone criticize me next?
well, I can think of reasons why people will criticize you, but no, those criticisms wouldn't necessarily stem from religion.
Shut up.
But it's like everybody, and this is true, and we don't want to get into politics per se, but I'm just going to state this, this way. You get people on the extreme left, you have people on the extreme right, and the majority of people are the ones in the middle. But for whatever reason, it's you have these two warring factions of extreme left versus right, and everybody seems to throw everybody into these little boxes that you're either extreme, if you don't believe, what I believe, then you're a leftist. And if you're on the left and you don't, you know what I mean? If you're in the center, if you don't believe, that if you don't believe all these leftist views, then you're on the right. And it's like, no, I'm in the middle. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't label me with your bullshit and crap. Just take your bullhorns, shove them up your you know what's, and move on with your lives.
And don't get me wrong. Like if you're a Christian, Jehovah's Witness, whatever, um, I don't criticize anyone. I don't criticize anything. I have friends that's Jehovah's Witnesses, and they do not like pound me to death about things I like and things I do, things I celebrate, and I tell them like I'm a semi-Christian. They don't attack me like, oh, you either Christian or you full Christian. Which one is it? You all the way in, or you like get your foot in the door? You can't be both.
Oh,
So
and
I have friends that Jehovah's Witnesses and friends that's very religious and well, extreme religious. Um, I never ever got criticized for it, not once.
nor should you. I mean, regardless of what your religious convictions are.
Yeah, it's not about criticism.
Right. I mean, yeah, I have my own religious convictions or lack thereof, and I don't force what, you and I have talked,
Yeah,
and,
like like um
and we,
like I don't know. Sorry to interrupt you.
you're fine.
I don't know if you read probably like a few months ago, or a few months ago, or a few weeks ago that there was this church, when these people wanted to get married, and then they thought they was illegal, and they shut down, refused them because they thought they was illegal, and kind of found out they was from New Mexico, and they was like, well, where's your green slip for New Mexico?
Kind
I
of,
was like, I was reading this like, New Mexico is the state. All right.
yeah. Yeah, it's part of the United States. You don't, it's kind of like Germany during World War II. Where are your papers?
Yeah, just like Puerto Rico. Like you don't ask anyone from Puerto Rico where's your green papers. It's part of the United States.
Yeah, hello, where's your. But, I still celebrate the holidays with my family, and
Yeah.
everybody should. I've been nagging you for a couple of weeks. What are you doing for Christmas? What are you doing for Christmas?
Yeah, yeah. No, I went to church. I did all that growing up. I did a whole shing shebang. I did it all, and I celebrate Halloween. Sorry, I celebrate Halloween. I love Halloween. My kids love it. It's a great time. Uh, I am a big horror fan, so Halloween is a good time for us.
Oh,
And I will not stop celebrating it for anything.
oh, you're a big horror fan, all right. You remind me of it every time we were working together. Oh, I watched Halloween 10. Oh, it was great. I
Shut
had
up.
nightmares for a week after you were telling me what the heck that movie was about.
Yeah, we always try to get Chris to watch a horror movie. He was like, nope, nope, nope.
Yeah. But it's like we got one go around on this earth. Yeah, might as well make the most of it. And it's no fun just being offended all the damn time. So
No, it's no fun being offended or no pick at other people because they like something or whatever. Even like years ago, before the whole gay marriage thing, man, pe- they were refusing people left and right, even after the law got passed. Certain churches would be like, "No, you're not doing that here," and it was just wrong. It's completely wrong.
well, what I'll say about that is, if you're a church, okay, you have the right to say no.
I mean,
You
you
do.
do, but like show some sort of decency that these people even want to come to your church to, you know, tie the knot. It's not right to say, oh, but if a couple, male and female, would have came, you would have just accepted them with no issue. It's not right.
Oh yeah, that's true too. And uh, and it's just there's so many uh, there's so many different religions. There's so many different things out there in this world. Uh,
Even things we don't know about.
but we're finding out.
UFOs, maybe.
Well, then they, yeah. Well, if you, it'd be like explaining, a tape recorder to someone from the 17th century. They'd think that was black magic or witchcraft or something.
Yeah, you get hung for that.
Yeah, my luck, I would too.
Or I could just walk around with a aluminum foil on my head.
Well, you can't afford the tin?
Nope.
Too expensive?
Too expensive.
Yeah.
Aluminum foil works just as good.
It just take a pot, put it over your head.
No one approves.
But
I don't put that in there. What are you doing?
I mean, it's like there's so many things in this world. You know, some things are just, to me, are just silly to be all offended about.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, be offended that somebody disrespected your family.
Yeah, you can be offended about that. You have every right to.
Yeah. But like I said, it just seems to me like everybody just needs to stop. Oh, it's just like the Bing Crosby, not Bing Crosby, Dean Martin, "Baby It's Cold Outside." Everybody's like all over that, and it's like, um, I like the song.
I have no issue with the song either.
The only issue I have with the song is I'm sick and tired of hearing it for the 200th time.
Oh, it'll be 300 by the time the year's up.
Yeah. Um, but to the same token, and then they say, "Oh, well, you can't say Merry Christmas." Uh, my employer, your employer currently, never told me. I'm sure they never told you. This is what you can say. This is what you're not allowed to say Merry Christmas. I'm just happen to be lazy and I say Happy Holidays because I'm too lazy to say Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year.
Just say Happy Holidays.
Yeah, Happy Holidays. Covered. Done. Bye.
Yeah, I don't want to, offend anyone or someone attack me for saying whatever. I just say Happy Holidays.
Yeah, I mean, and no shit. Somebody's wishing you something happy. Okay? Wishing you something happy. Why should you be all offended?
Well, you get the grumpiest people too. You be like, "Oh, Happy Holidays." You're like, "Fuck off."
Yeah, exactly. It's like, Happy Holidays. What, you can't say Merry Christmas? Just makes me want to say just what you said. Fuck you.
But, well, I'm sorry, you had a bad day, sir.
That doesn't mean you need to take your crap out on me. I could, like I said, I'm wishing you something happy, happy holidays to you and your family. So accept it for the compliment that it is and move on with your life. Because if you just want to be, I didn't say Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Speaking of compliments, man, you can't give anyone compliments nowadays. Compliments are so complicated nowadays. Like you can give a girl a compliment, like, "Oh, how you doing?" or no, or "Have a nice day," and they'd be like, "Oh, you're trying to holler at me? I got a boyfriend or something." It's something crazy. Like I'm just saying "Have a nice day," or "How you doing?" or "Happy holidays" or something. I'm not trying to get at you or anything like that. Ask for your number. I'm just trying to be nice.
Yeah, you're lucky she'd give you a 900 number.
Shut up. Dad.
See, what everybody might not understand, these are the same old jokes that I've always poked at him for how long now?
Almost 2.5 years.
Yeah, something like that. And we would work together.
Yeah, a couple more months will be going on 3 years. Man.
And when? When
3
again?
years. 3 years.
When?
March 22nd, I think.
Well, we'll still be doing this because the store will be long closed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and that is what it is. But it's just like everybody on this. If everybody on the extreme left and everybody on the extreme right would just calm down, enjoy the holidays, just leave it alone, leave it be. Everybody'd be much happier.
Yeah, everyone has a problem with everything nowadays. It's getting to the point where it's getting really ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I keep saying that, but it truly is. Every day you get a different story about something ridiculous, and then someone's getting mad about or whatever.
Or there's something that they're it's like they're out looking to get offended by something.
Yes.
It's, don't look for it. It'll come to you.
Yeah, they're on guard waiting.
Yeah, like, can I be offended by that? You picked up a piece of paper. Can I be offended by that?
Yeah, sure you can. Why not?
Why not?
Go have at it.
He's not breathing the right way. Can I be offended by that?
Yep, you can.
No.
Sure you can. Go
No,
ahead.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Someone
no,
will.
No. I'm sure they will. But no. I'm here shaking my head and ow, that hurt.
Or what they do is they go on a little blog or Reddit and then write all this stuff about, like, oh, this guy snatched my paper today.
Oh,
And he ripped my paper in half. And I didn't like that. And you know what? I'm going to put all this stuff on here and say why I don't like it. But, all he did was rip a blank piece of paper. Like, relax.
yeah, like, really deal with it. There was this guy. I'm going to put this up here because I watched it yesterday. I'm not going to play it because it's like, let me see if I can find it. Oh, it better be in here. Anyway, I could describe what he did. What he did was he took, I'm not seeing it. It was, oh, there it is. It's called the, hold on. 4, 3, come on. I'll pause it. Skip ad. Okay. Now, what it is, this guy created this device. And what he did was he put it on his, he wrapped it up in a package, put it on his doorstep. Okay? What it was this little funnel that had glitter in it. And then there are 4 phones. It was square. There are four phones, one on each side.
Yeah.
And there was also a little motor with this little spray, and the spray was fart spray. And what would happen is when you covered the components up, and it just looked like a box, all right? Once you opened the box, and there was only one way to open it, was from the bottom.
Yeah.
Once you took the top off, the motor would spin. It would start recording. All the cameras would start recording, and of course they all had the cameras on the phones would start recording. Of course they all have GPS, so the guy is watching and knowing, where you are, where the phones are.
Yeah.
And he's getting video of, from this device once you take the cap off the top of it. But what happens is, once you get the top off of it, the funnel starts spinning and it just sprays out all this glitter everywhere. And it's just hilarious. It's called Package Thief versus Glitter Bomb Trap. And that is on YouTube. It's a video on YouTube.
Don't steal packages, man. That's all it is to it.
Yeah, it's about a 9-minute video, and it is hilarious. The people that actually walk up to this guy's porch. Now, people know that people have those doorbells that record movement. It's like, why would you walk up and take the chance to, steal someone's package? And especially around Christmas time. That's even
anyone would do anything to get something free or get something out of the deal for nothing.
You know what? I get it, but you know what?
I know that.
Yeah, but get a moral, get some morals to yourself. A code or something. How would you like it? If you do that to someone, how would you like it if it was done to you? You wouldn't be too happy about it.
Yeah, but it's the same thing when we worked at Sears, and then like, say if delivery had a problem, it's not anything with us selling it to them. Delivery had an issue, or delivery was nasty to them. They come to us, hey, can I get a discount, or can you take money off for something delivery did? And so you want me to lose money and take money off of something for something I didn't even do, just because of something delivery did, and they really didn't do anything. Or like, I remember the one time that people got mad because delivery came early, and they wanted to throw a tantrum and everything else, and they wanted something off. They want to be compensated for nothing.
Yep.
Like, people will always want something for nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
I can see if it was worth it. If it was something that actually went terribly wrong, and your stuff got broke, and delivery's like, no, we ain't doing nothing, then yeah, okay, I'll try to help you. But if nothing went wrong, just delivery was nasty, but they got their stuff in there just fine. Everything's working great. Everything looks good. They cleaned up the mess. No harm, no foul. Maybe the guy had a bad day, whatever. Okay, just you can't attack people for what's going on. I understand people act a certain way and they shouldn't act that way, but just brush it off and let them go about their way. As long as your stuff is good, don't come at me because they give you a hard time or they said this and said that. Oh, well, is your property damaged or anything scratched? No, everything worked fine. I just want this money off though.
Yeah, it's the ridiculous. It's just like you say. Somebody wants something for nothing. The slightest inconvenience, they want 10% back, 20% back. I should be compensated for they didn't breathe right when they walked in the door.
Yeah, that's the only thing about working. When you're working commission, when it's not your fault, you still lose money.
And you know what? If they really did something horrible, I get it. And yeah, they should, get something. But if it's just a matter of, well, they came 20 minutes early. Well, congratulations. They came early. Be glad they weren't 20 minutes
They
late.
didn't come late. Yeah.
But this stuff with people.
Remember the one lady threw a fit because they came like 10 minutes early. And she was like, well, I'm still in bed. Well, okay. I didn't have breakfast yet. All right, well, let them do what they got to do, and then you can have your breakfast. They're not going to be in your way for long. They got a time window. They're going to do what they got to do and get out your way.
Yeah, and they have other jobs to get to. They have the next, delivery to go make.
So you want them to wait outside for you to put your makeup on or get a shower and eat breakfast and everything else, and then they just sitting there while everybody else.
No place.
Because the thing is, you got to realize, when you holding up delivery, everyone else in line, they're getting hold up as well next.
Exactly. And no
so
place.
It's a domino effect.
Yeah, and no place is going to sit out there. You know what I mean? No place is going to, sit out there. They're going to deliver whatever it is they got to deliver. And if you don't want it right now, they'll reschedule you, come back another day.
Yep, that's it.
And it's like, it's not their fault that you weren't prepared. You
Nope.
know, and then we'd always tell people they could be early, they could be late, depends on what happens ahead of you. But it's like in one ear and.
I mean, I understand some people get mad. They give a certain time window, and then they come before the time window, which is fine. I want anything and everything to come early, if possible. That's just me. I'd rather come early or on time than late.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's, like you say, there's things that happen ahead that you don't know that happen.
Yeah. The good thing about coming early, like if you had plans waiting for them, now you can add something else in. You can add one extra thing in you was going to do that day, and it just makes your day better.
Yeah, unfortunately though, not everyone sees it that way.
I was like, know what? I was sitting here and waiting. I wasn't gonna make breakfast till they got here, but since they came early, let me make me some breakfast.
Yeah, but it is about time for me to go eat.
Yeah, I understand. I am looking at my food too. So
And yeah, they're calling your name, and my food is calling my name. Especially it's lasagna.
yeah, I wish I had lasagna.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
Lucky man.
Yeah, yeah, I am not gonna deny that one. And so hope everybody enjoyed this. If you're watching live or you're gonna watch it later on YouTube, please like and subscribe uh, to my channel and Jonathan's channel, which is
J.FBA. You can just go in there. You can find me, or hopefully, George puts a link down there eventually. But if you're not, just search J.FBA. You should be able to find me. No problem. I got videos on there. Reactions, games, anything I do. It's no limits on my channel. I do anything and everything.
But you do keep your clothes on, right?
Who knows?
Nobody wants to see all that.
Oh, shut up. Leave me alone.
I don't want to see all that. But on Twitch, I know there's something. There's not liking or subscribing, but there is something. So yeah, there's like what is it? Isn't on Twitch it's like subscribe or something?
It's follow.
Follow. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, follow on Twitch.
Yep, you can find me J.FBA on Twitter as well.
And we hope everyone has a wonderful holiday.
Yep, Merry Christmas to everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas or whatever holiday you're celebrating. Merry it be merry. And we'll catch you guys next week, hopefully on time.
Yep.
Or around the same time.
Yep.
Well, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you guys after Christmas, which I'm sure we're going to have more stories.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.